Hello guys, what up? Welcome back to another visual novel. This one is called Pine Point Insomniac. It's a short, surreal slice of life visual novel following Nil, a severely sleep-deprived slacker, as he tries to survive the day at work with his best friend, Dimitri. This game was created as a proof of concept for Pine Point. Note that the events that occur in this game may not remain canon if the series continue. Okay. Alright, let's start. This community protected neighborhood watch. The hell does that mean? Zoom! You're no stranger to the feeling of being watched. The people of Pine Point stare at you all the time, whispering things and talking behind your back. There goes that kid who sleeps in the woods again. What a freak. They always look so offended, like you're about to drown their dog or smash their car windows with a baseball bat or something. To be fair, you did do the latter to Roark Romano's brand new Civic last summer, but it was in the name of justice. Yeah, justice. Despite being used to the judgmental eye of the town, you admit the past few days have felt different. It's the kind of different that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up, the kind that makes you think someone is standing behind you. But when you turn around, there's nothing except the summer breeze. That's why you haven't gotten a single hour of sleep in the past few days, despite curbing your insomnia ages ago. We haven't slept for a few days? How is that even possible? I can't even go 24 hours without sleep. Like, I'll get so tired eventually that I'll just crash out in the bed. It's this goddamn town. It's driving you crazy. And what the hell is that? KKK? What was that white thing in the middle of the road? Is that KKK? Yeah, a KKK member. Yawn. Whoa, did you carry your groceries with those eye bags? I'm gonna kill you. Not if I kill you first. I know where they keep the industrial strength bleach. I'll lock you in the meat freezer. Joke's on you, the freezer lock's broken. I jammed it on my first day and they never fixed it. Damn it. 10 a.m.'s too early for murder anyway. But not too early for prep work. Dimitri, teach Nil the sauce station today, will ya? Sure thing, boss. Okay, Marco. Marco also says you make the thin crust pizzas too thick and the thick crust ones too thin. So I gotta run you through everything again on top of teaching you the sauce station. Oh, and they're adding some gimmicky summertime promo. So we gotta learn how to make that monstrosity too. It'd be a miracle if you survived today's shift. Normally, you wouldn't give a rat's ass about a minimum wage job and would much rather play hooky, but this time you get to work with Dimitri. So I'm not familiar with American slangs, but what the hell does hooky means? Is that another word for hooker? Like a street prostitute? Anyway, you don't want to disappoint your best friend. He did help you land this job after all. Snoozing on your second day? Did you stay up watching the rerun of Snail Man and Slime Frog too? Oh, I get multiple choice. I'm gonna save right here. Dude, what are you, 6? I haven't seen Snail Man and Slime Frog since I was a kid. Shit like that is never as good as you remember. I'll just pick the neutral one. Me neither. I heard some kid in Toronto got so upset about Snail Man's voice actor getting replaced that they set their TV on fire, burned their house down, and almost killed their entire family. And how is that relevant? Damn, some people can't accept change. And that kid is definitely kicked out of the house. assuming that house got insurance. I'd get it if they did it for the shitty writing though. Shitty writing or not, that shit had us kids in a fucking chokehold. Remember when you dressed up as them for Halloween? My mom still has the photos. I wish I could forget. Your head was so big we had to cut the costume so you could fit through the hole. Seems like things haven't really changed. Hey, you know what they say about big heads? I'd love to pay you two to reminisce, but I pay you to make pizzas, okay? What were you like as a kid, Marco? Oh, got into all sorts of trouble. Stay in school, kids, or else you'll end up like me. Now I'm interested. What did you do in school? During your youth? What, bald and divorced? Ha! Shut up, kid. Everyone in town loves Dimitri, and Dimitri loves them right back. It's weird. Dimitri even gets along with authority figures, which is something you could never achieve in an entire lifetime. But you guess that's why you didn't mind his company. He never cared if you slept in the woods or had anger issues or whatever. He just treats you like everyone else instead of like some rabid stray animal. Too bad he's not going to be here forever. Not bad for your second day. That pizza looks terrible. What the hell is that? You're being way too nice. No, seriously, when I first started, mine looked worse and I wasn't even stoned. Marco can probably teach you how to do the dough toss thing when you're more accustomed. He's been in the biz for like 40 years. Holy shit, 40 years? You look around the ugly, fluorescent lit kitchen. No windows, no AC, over 12 hours a day for over 40 years. Yeah, man. 40 years and that's a shit. That's barely any improvement. Doing the same thing over and over for half your life. Then having kids, making them do the same thing over and over in the same small town you grew up in. You can't stomach it. Hey, can I come with you? To the storage room? No, stupid, to uni. To do what? I don't know, hang out? Hang out? Yeah, I don't know if that's easy, haha. Seemed easy for you. What's that supposed to mean? Never mind, pretend I never said anything. Dude, I spent so many nights studying till my brain turned to static. Plus, I worked 2 jobs. You don't think I busted my ass off to get into university? No, you're the hardest working person I know. I didn't mean it like that, sorry. It was the hardest I've ever worked for anything in my life. Just kinda rubs me the wrong way when people assume things about me, you know? But it's cool, I'm sure you didn't mean any harm. Wanna drop it? Yeah, let's drop it. So, what should we do with the band? I mean, you still have Momo and Journey, right? I know a couple of guys who can fill in as a guitarist if you still want to continue band stuff. Either that or you're gonna have to finally pick up a guitar. It shouldn't be too hard to replace me though. The fluorescent lights are starting to get you for some reason. You should stay in Pine Point. We could go fishing at Lost Lake every day. Man, I wish that would be the fucking dream. That's definitely one of the things I'll miss about Pine Point. The fishing here is too good. I don't even know if they have lakes where I'm going. No lakes. F that. You know, sometimes I wish I was more like you. No thoughts in my brain except for fishing. You calling me dumb? Yes, but I'm also kinda jealous. You're like a wild animal. You just do whatever the F you want and you don't give a ass about what people think. I don't know why I said ass instead of shit. As if that's any better. I respect the hell out of that. I could never live the way you live. You're more like a coyote, and I'm more of just a sheepdog. People love sheepdogs though. I've never heard anyone say their favorite animal was a coyote. To each their own. I think coyotes are pretty neat. You're effing weird. But yeah, trust me, I'd choose to stay in Pine Point if I could. Now the fluorescent lights are really starting to get to you. There's the sleep deprivation finally catching up, but this is not the right time. You can't afford to lose this job. You feel your heart thumping slowly and heavily, and your vision starts to blur. Your body craves sleep, and you want to pass out right there, but there's something. There! Dimitri! What? What happened? It really wasn't that bad. I would have eaten it. You've been looking really tired lately. You okay? You okay? Sorry, I'm fine. No, you're not. You look like Miss Samansky after her divorce. I know you're a coffee hater, but Marco always keeps a pot warm for employees if you want some. Coffee? Sure, why not? Dope. Coffee's over there. There's usually sugar and creamers too. Dimitri points you over to the front where they keep the coffee pot. You walk over and the bitter smell makes your nose scrunch in disgust. You're more of a soda drinker yourself. Still, you have to survive the day somehow, and you pour yourself a cup. You find the sugar and creamers stashed behind the coffee pot, and add one of each to the steaming black liquid. You take a sip. Ugh! How do people drink this shit? Maybe it needs more sugar. Perfect. You're not proud of your childlike palate, but the coffee is finally drinkable. You guzzle down your cup, not flinching even one bit. It's much better than before. Now you're wide awake and ready to take on the rest of the day. Except you feel as if your third eye opened and your heart is now about to beat out of your chest and you want to throw up. And oh god, if you don't rip your effing heart out right now, you'll explode. Oh F, is there someone standing behind you? Are you gonna die? Do you like instantly shot awake after a coffee? Not me though. I just drink coffee because I like it. You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Nothing, man. I'm just crashing. I look like I just snorted cocaine. That's all. You don't have to check in on me every second, you know.
Sorry, oldest sibling habits. How's the coffee? Nasty? Haha, bathrooms to your left. Thanks. You'll learn to like it someday. Ugh. If there's anything you hate the most, it's throwing up. You've had a rough couple of days and this isn't helping with that sense of dread you've been feeling. The bathroom towels are cool against your skin, and maybe if you just shut your eyes for a while, you'll return to normal. Hey look, my KKK buddy, it's back. Good night. Ending 1-3. Oh, ending 1 out of 3. Coffee. Wow. That is a really short. How long was that? I got the first ending and it's 13 minutes. Okay. Now let's go back here. Let's go explore different dialogue. Dude, what are you, 6? Haha, maybe. I showed it to my siblings and I swear to God I never saw them blink. Their eyes were so glued to the screen. Reminds me of when we watched Snail Man for the first time. How could I forget the greatest television line ever written? It's slime time. He's not just a slime frog, he's also my slime friend. Shitty writing or not, that shit had us kids in a chokehold. Remember when you dressed up as them for the Halloween? I think this is the same dialogue. Yeah, it's the same dialogue. Skip! Sorry, I'm fine. Oh shit, no. I skip it. Okay, I took the coffee. Yeah, coffee's nasty. I'll take my 15. That's a good idea. Fresh air should be good for you. You step outside and take a stroll around the block. Somehow the automotive repair shop around the corner is still in business, even though it looks like it should have been demolished years ago. This small ass town has nothing and it's nothing. But hey, at least today the weather was nice. He decided to continue up the street to hit up Junkie's convenience for a soda. Oh god, Momo and Journey are here. Is it too late to turn back? Neil! Did you catch last night's episode of Snailman and Slime Frog? They're doing reruns. Yeah, I heard. I'm just here to grab a soda, so could you F off please? It was wild. When you rewatch these shows as an adult, you catch all the dark stuff they threw in. All the stuff that flew over our heads as kids. Like, did you know the Slippery 7 were actually based off the 7 Deadly Sins? Yeah, you can't convince me to rewatch that shit. It's never gonna hit the same as when we were younger. Hey Neil. Hi. What are you guys even doing here? Freestyling. Okay. Dimitri told us you were working with him now. How's it feel to be part of the Dead End Job Club? Feels great. Can I go now? Wait! I just realized something. You look like shit! Thanks. Yeah, I know that look. That's the Insomnia look. You've been out canoodling, getting all up in kerfuffles in the AM. Can any Americans explain to me what does kerfuffles in the AM means? Like, what does that mean? Nah, just thinking about. What happens next? What, like after dying? You could say that. It's good that you're here then. Give me your hand. Pop 2 of these an hour before bed and you'll be out like a light. Something tells me I shouldn't trust these. Or you. This better not be acid. It's just melatonin. You're not the only one who's losing sleep, freaking out about the future. Not saying that I freak out about the future. It's just I'm sure someone out there is. That's why I carry melatonin, so I can sell it to the people who are freaking out. For you, it's free of charge, but only if you're on time for band practice on Friday. Otherwise, it's gonna run your firstborn and a pack of Cheetos. You're barely on time yourself. I'm the bassist. I can do whatever I want. Okay, whatever. My 15's almost up. I'll see you Friday. Bye, Neil. What a day. There's a reason why Momo and Journey are Dimitri's friends and not yours. Wait, damn it, you never got your soda. But at least Momo hooked you up with some melatonin, which could be good for you. You take the pills out of your pocket and stare at them for a while. Sleeping alone in the woods is how you cured your insomnia in the first place. You discovered this when you got locked out of the house one day and decided to spend the night at Lost Lake. You had the best sleep of your life, and now the woods are your haven. On most nights, the harmony of the frogs croaking and rustle of the breeze lull you to sleep. But again, your survival instincts have been forcing you to be on guard for the past couple of days. You imagine another restless night, lugging your sleep-deprived body to work again the next day and... Yeah, no, you gotta take the melatonin, or else you're gonna be deliriously chucking shittily made pizzas at Dimitri's head again. You pop the pills and wait for the wave of sleep to wash over you. Finally. That was not melatonin. Momo, you bitch. Lol, oops. Ooh. What's going on? Oh, it's acid. He's high. He's high as hell. Is that Snailman and Slime Frog? They look different. Neil. Dimitri? Good luck. Wait! Do you have a pair of scissors? This costume's too small. Slip. Oh. And bang! He did. Oh. Good night. Ending 2 out of 3. It wasn't melatonin. Okay. Back again then. Shit like that is never as good as you remember. You know what they say, nostalgia's a hell of a drug, and I'm jonesing. They played the episode where Snail Man was dying because he couldn't make enough slime, so Slime Frog had to give him a slime transplant. How could I forget the greatest television line ever written? It's slime time. He's not just a slime frog, he's also my slime friend. Shitty writing or not? Okay, yeah. Yeah, skipping. What's this? Okay. Okay. Alright, nah. This time we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take the coffee. Okay, well, how about you stay over at my place tonight? It's about time you tried sleeping in a normal bed again. We can play Pong, or I can show you some shit I wrote for the band. Come on, you haven't been over in forever. You do kind of miss hanging out in Dimitri's room. You didn't like interacting with his family, so you always climb up and get in through his window on the second floor. He hated it. Fine, I'll stay over. Right on. Ugh, that sucked. I can't believe we ate the wall pizza too. So salty. I can't stand the sight of wasting food. I hate when my siblings do it. There were dead flies on the wall, dude. Stuck there with 1,000-year-old grease. You practically live in the woods. I'm sure you've eaten worse. You're right. I've had Momo's food. I swear the only things she knows how to make are pregnancy cravings. The hell is that? The hell does that mean? You're not wrong on that front. Here, listen to this song I wrote about Juno. I'm gonna pitch it to the band this Friday. Tell me if it sucks ass. Dimitri's room is where you fell in love with music. My life is a shit show and I can't fit the rest. Okay. The days spent listening to whiny vocalists and shitty distorted guitar while doing homework. It was a miracle you ever even got any assignments done. Eventually, you and a couple of Dimitri's other friends form a crappy little garage band called My Life is a Shit Show and I Can't Wipe Away the Stains. And now you're playing at some random guy's basement in a couple of weeks. They all roped you into doing vocals because you were good at yelling or whatever, which is apparently good for punk. You were reluctant at first, claiming that you were only there for the free sodas. But now this shitty little garage band is the only time you ever feel like you're wanted. If only summer didn't end, then things could remain exactly how they are and how they used to be. Thankfully, Dimitri's room hasn't changed one bit. You look around the room and your eyes land on Dimitri's Snail Man and Slime Frog poster. That nerd. That poster is probably at least 11 years old. Dimitri was the one who introduced you to the show, and you remember following him home every day after school to watch the new episode. There's the lighter you gave him in 10th grade. The stop sign you toppled over when Dimitri let you take Juno for a spin. What is Juno again? Is that a car? Never again. You even kept the cool stick you found in the woods. Why did he tape it up like that? Oh. Man, your head was big. When are you leaving? For uni? The 27th. I see. Dude, don't worry about that right now. We still have plenty of summer left. Tell you what, I don't know what the future is gonna look like, but let's make this the best summer of our lives. You wanna go fishing at Lost Lake? I'll grab my finest tackle. Wanna grab 2 a.m. slushies? I'll meet you at the Junkies parking lot 5, even 10 minutes early. Wanna get high and play Pong at my house? I'll be here, just call me. But for now, please, just shut the hell up and get some sleep. Bang! Okay, jeez. Your last summer together before everything changes. You take in the droning sound of Dimitri's guitar playing this precious snapshot that you know will be no more in a couple months' time. However, at this moment, things are exactly how they used to be, and for the first time in about a week, the sense of dread that's been following you around is not there. Slowly, you finally drift to sleep. Ending 3. Good night. Yay! We got the good ending. There we go. Pine Point Insomniac, made in Renpi. Creator Art ZZ. Okay. Okay, fellas. That's Pine Point Insomniac. And that's all 3 of the endings in one video. Right, thanks for watching.